Okay, hey guys, it's Jen Sala calling you, or not calling you, creating a video of how to use Remind. Most of you actually probably have used Remind or have heard of people using Remind. Remind is a great tool to help students remember to check their emails or to check anything that they need to. It's awesome for clubs as well as activities. And I use it a lot when I have to move to a different room. During virtual learning, it probably isn't going to be the same exact tool, but during virtual learning last semester, what I did is if I had something that was brought up on the internet and the kids were waiting for me to post it, I could actually send it to my students and they would get it as a text message. So there are a lot of really cool things about Remind. For those of you who haven't used it before, this is just a brief overview. For those of you who've used it, you don't know how to this. You could teach other people how to use it. But if you need to know how to get to it, you can go to Remind or you can go to it through your Clever page, and it is also an app. I would suggest getting it as the app on your phone, both for Android and for Apple products, because you can use it just like text messaging. So if I go to Remind, I'm going to log in, and what I'm going to do is, hopefully it'll show me the login as a teacher and it'll bring it right up because it is through Google, so it should sync me up, but it's taking a minute. Okay, so I'm going to go log in with Google, and that's me. Okay, and so this is my one from last year. So what you can see, and this is also a great tool that you can use for recording your interactions with students. I've used it in my evaluation toolkit before when I've had to, when it was a year I was being evaluated. So what you'll do is you'll create your classes up here or whatever. You can create all sorts of different classes. Like I have 3 sections of public speaking. So I can create 3 sections of public speaking, or I could just have all of my public speaking kids in the same class. That's what I do because I don't want to have to write more messages than I have to. Now, I have honor students, and my honor students tend to be very needy because they're also freshmen. So you can see right here that it has all of the students who were signed up, and it also allows parents to sign up. I have a parent here and a parent here and a parent here. And so basically these are all of the reminds I sent over the course of the year. It's dated. So basically what it is, and I can do this from my computer or I can do it from my phone. But the really cool thing about it is that I can send them messages, anything that I need them to know. I can send them a video clip. I can send them a copy of homework or a handout. I can send them a PDF. I can send them an audio clip. I can send them anything, a picture, anything that I want them to. Basically, the same thing you can do when you're using text messaging. So this is a safe way to do that so they don't have your phone number. So what you'll see here is you'll see that these are some things that I did at the end. So it said the Socrata for chapter 22 through 31 has been launched. So the kids knew at that point at 10 a.m. they could start taking the quiz, and then they knew when I was going to, when I actually stopped taking it, I took it down. Public speaking, I often used it to tell them that we were going to go to be in the computer lab. This was one when they dropped off their books. I told them they had to return some things. You can see it says B120 today. The acting and speech team that I coach, and so does Ranger, this just tells them when, like if I have to cancel a meeting or something like that. So it goes all out to them individually and they get those messages. The other thing is if I want to talk to a specific student or person, I can click on that individual and I can actually just text that one person. So a lot of times I'll have parents who text me and they want to tell me something about their kid, but they don't want their kid to know that they've told me because it's a sensitive topic. Or a kid might have a question about a homework assignment. One of the best things is a kid has asked me, hey, I have a question about the homework assignment. It's on this page and I don't have that homework page with me. And I'll be like, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Take a picture of it. So they'll use their phone or their device and they'll take a picture of it on their device and send it back to me on Remind. And then I will receive it and then I can answer their question. So it's a really great tool for that as well. There are lots of different settings. You can change the class code, and basically the kids can sign in for a variety of ways. The best way that I tell them to do it is through their phone, where they go through a text message, and it would be at this class code at. So they're going to put that in as the phone number or as the message, and they're going to dial it to 81010, 81010. It's all the same no matter what. And once you type it into 81010, you type this in as the message and then hit send, it will automatically sign you up. So you can give this message to the kids' parents. You can post it on Google Classroom. The best thing about it is that I can send messages out to everybody. And one of the best things about it for me has been that when I have a sub, I can tell them exactly what they need to do. I can say, hey, I'm not going to be there today. Make sure that you bring your classroom reading independent novels, and make sure that you copy your outlines and you have this done because this is what you're going to be expected to do in class. So it's a great way for that if you're in class. It's also a great way to remind kids to check their Google Classroom or things like that. You will have students who do try to play the games of, hey, I didn't get a remind, so I didn't know I had it for homework. Well, you just have to make sure you set a precedent telling them about digital citizenship and that it's not your responsibility to tell them when homework is due. Anyway, I just wanted to give you an update on Remind and to let you know that you can use it for more than just messages. You can also use it for pictures, videos, and any other kinds of links.